Lights, camera, and action. This is Shorts in Shots on R2 TV, the show that gives you insights on directors and their short movies, or short films as some people call it, in the Nigerian film industry. Yes, a whole lot of talented directors we have in the industry. And today we'll be taking a look at the director of a thriller titled Hunting the Hunter. Yeah, he was able to play on the pun, he was able to switch the names and do a little bit of irony in it. But anyways, you will get to meet this guy. And yeah, speaking of which, it was actually his school project. Yes, a school project, and it actually turned out very well. So you get to meet him after this. Stick around. Do not go anywhere. I'm still ILOOISE Eloise, and this is still Shots in Shot on R2 TV.
I'm Nuhu Daylop, Daylop. I'm a filmmaker, a graduate of film and television production from Pefti Film Institute. I'm from Plateau State, born and brought up in Jos, but I'm based in Lagos. I've been in Lagos for the past like 6 years now. Yeah, I chose filmmaking. I left science actually for film. I was supposed to go to science school. I graduated from science school, so I was supposed to further more in science, but I left science for film. You know, I find out that film is where I'm supposed to be, being inspired by people from like Izu Ojukwu and lots of other filmmakers. I've been with them on sets, you know, growing up while I was still a kid, like 8-10 years back then. So, you know, people used to talk that who is this small boy always on sets trying to be around film. So since then, I've been inspired, and so I decided to go into filmmaking. But basically, I enrolled into film school 3 years ago, actually. Yeah, basically, let me say, not because of funds only, but I love short films. I love telling my stories. I believe if I can tell my stories in few minutes, then there's possibility that I'm going to be a successful and great filmmaker, tell my story feature length. You know, I was being encouraged as well when I met with filmmakers from Kenya and other places, you know, being inspired, telling you that Nigerian filmmakers these days just want to go into feature-length films. But the most strongest and successful, brilliant filmmakers are the short filmmakers. So I decided to go into short filmmaking, actually. Yeah, actually, I wanted telling the whole world the story of Tal people in Plateau State, where you have flesh eaters, and you know, people have challenge of going to such places, and you know, there's this place called Tal place in Tal village. It's actually a thick forest in Plateau State, in some part of Plateau State. So I just felt the whole country has this situation, this issue, this challenge, like different regions, the easterners, the westerners, and the southerners. So they are being sent on an era to Tal, where they can find the solution to their problem. And so the gods in Tal is the most strongest gods in Nigeria, to say. So, you know, so they sent these young virgins to Tal village, and Atta is a hunter who went in search of food in the village, that's in the Tal forest, and coincidence made the situation where these girls are being held captive by these flesh eaters, and so he tried to render some help, and later he was hunted by the flesh eaters. Yeah, some kind of memory. There's this director in Jos. He was actually supposed to work on a movie, you know, trying to talk about Tal people, but in a different aspect. So director, a Dixon man like that. So I actually felt I was so inspired by the story, you know. They've sent some people then from church to go such places, and you hear that, okay, this one is back, these people are not back, and this one something happened, and this one this happened. So we've been hearing the stories and making some little research on the ground, then back home. So I try to track the story. I was thinking of, okay, should I go shoot in Jos? Am I going to the Tau Forest itself? So I can't do that. So I'm in Lagos here, so I actually look for the nearest forest, a thick forest as well. But creativity as well, as says. We shot it somewhere in Ikorodu in a forest. We shot for 3 days. For 3 days we were in Ikorodu. We're in a hotel, so we trekked down to the forest, so thick, there are monkeys and some wild animals as well. So, but we prayed, and so it wasn't easy actually. I used the 7D camera. I use the 7D camera. People have been shooting, and people feel that maybe it's just the camera work, but actually I did some real good settings. I have some people that have shot with 7D, but the quality is not up to of this standard. So, but people love this quality of hunting the hunter. So I shot with the 7D, did a real good settings, some kind of little lighting as well, but there was challenges with the lights, the source of power and other things, but the 7D camera did a good job there. We made arrangement for a KV generator, but we had issue with that. It didn't work that day, and we're shooting in a deep forest. So what we actually did was we actually used some just some little LED lights, and we finished up in the post-production, which was the editing. It's been in me, it's been in me. All my stories are in me. My title for every movie I'm working on, is in me. I never change it. I've been to workshops, I've been to festivals where some Hollywood filmmakers tell you that after making a movie, you might decide to change your working title. During your post-production, you might decide to start telling your story. But everybody has his way. So my way is the story I stick to, the title, I start with it and I end with it. So Hunting the Hunter has been in me for years. Maybe years back when I was still going to other sets and I'm working on my story before going to film school. So till then, and I make sure that at the end the title still remains Hunting the Hunter.
Yes, guys, we are back. It's still Shorts in Shorts on R2 TV. I'm still Illusa, I've not changed, maybe. Anyways, now you guys have met Nuhu Daylop, the director of the thriller Hunting the Hunter. A very vibrant young man from Jos. I think it's Jos is correct. We saw the trailer, the part where he was chased, and speaking Bushman English and that kind of stuff. Anyways, guys, the movie is coming up pretty soon, so just sit back, relax, and I will advise you to relax with this breaker that's coming up, because when this short film comes up, you will not have the chance to relax. You'll be blown away. This is Hunting the Hunter. Yeah, I'm supposed to scare you with that. Anyway, this is Hunting the Hunter, directed by Nuhu Daylop. Enjoy.
My name is Tolu Ajayi, and you're watching Shorts in Short. My name is Tulu Ajayi, and you're watching Short in Short.
I'm working on a religious movie. We're shooting very soon, very soon, very soon. Working with some professionals as well in the industry. So I call them daddies. So I look up to them as well. So I'm actually looking out for some little guide and some other things, international and local. And it's going to be a good film. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. At the same time, on YouTube, my projects are the ones I did with other people. I'm working on lots of projects. So I'm on Twitter at The Lyrics Fame. You can follow me at The Lyrics Fame. And on Facebook, I am Nuhu Daylop. Jama'a Maza da Mata, Africa, Nigeria. My name is Nuhu Daylop, The Lyrics Fame. And you're watching Shots in Shots on R2 TV.
My name is Tolu Ajayi, and you're watching Short in Short.
Okay guys, we are back and you just saw the movie Hunting the Hunter, directed by Nuhu Daylop from Jos. And yes, he told you before it's his project. And I have to say it was a very interesting movie. I'm pretty sure your hearts were beating when you saw the bushmen trying to eat people up, setting fire, dancing, and all the people chasing. Yeah, I had the same expression and feeling too when I watched the movie. But anyways, you guys just saw that very interesting movie. And you can see more of it. Yes, and you can always keep interacting with us, telling us what you think, if you think he can improve his movie or how you think he can get better. Just go on our social media platform, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, everything, all our social media platforms are scrolling right there on your screen. You can see it there. So just go there, talk to us, interact with us, let us know what you think, and let us know how we can improve everything. Everything. We love your interaction with us. Anyways, this is where I have to leave you guys. Sadly, I don't want to go. Anyways, I will see you guys next week on R2 TV, where entertainment is at its best. This is still Shots and Shots. I'm Ilo with the flow, Ilo is here, and I will see you guys next week. Ciao.